Angela.
I'm Leah.
And we out here. Hey y'all. We are here. We recently got married and we kind of wanted to give some tips about courthouse weddings. We kind of, we had this experience and we want to share with you guys some things to look out for. Like if you're planning a courthouse wedding soon, if you're thinking about it, we just wanted to give some information about how ours went.
Yeah. All right. You want to start with your tip?
Yeah. My first tip is to make a budget. I think it's really important to always figure out how much you want to spend. Say for instance, you want to get a hotel room or prioritize what you want. If this is important, hey, I want to spend this much on that. And just make sure that it's within your budget. You don't want to have to be outside of the budget, and just realize that also there's some times where if you tell people that it's for your wedding, it's more expensive.
That's a different tip. Oh, that's the second tip.
Okay,
so, but before you go on, let me add on to the budget thing.
Okay.
To add on to the budget, we did not necessarily have a budget per se. And because of that, we kind of spent more than what we expected. So we do have a video explaining all of our costs related. We spent $8,000, which we did not plan to do. We had a courthouse wedding because we wanted to not spend a lot of money. But those little costs add up pretty quickly. So just make sure you have a budget. Okay, the second tip that you were about to say is...
You want to elaborate on what I was starting?
I forgot what it was.
Okay, I was starting with when people know it's a wedding, they upcharge.
Oh, yeah. So if you can't, don't trick people, but if you can avoid saying the word wedding when making purchases, avoid it. Mm-hmm. I say that because the slightest things, like a bouquet, like if you don't want an extremely extravagant bouquet, I would not say the word bouquet when you go to order your flowers. I wouldn't say the word wedding bouquet when you go to order your flowers. I would instead say bouquet. And of course, if they ask, you can be honest. But maybe if they have prices listed online, check those first to see if they have different prices for different occasions. Like we saw prom bouquets, right? Like the website that we went to, we saw a prom bouquet was only like $89. But then when we inquired about the wedding bouquets, those were much more expensive. Mm-hmm. So if you're not a person where you have to have an extravagant anything, try not to say the word wedding, especially if it's not going to change the quality of the service. Mm-hmm. Meaning, like for makeup, if makeup is one price, but wedding makeup is another price, I would try to see what the difference is, or if maybe go to somebody who doesn't charge a price difference between photography makeup and wedding makeup or something like that.
And I think that's fair because we had a courthouse wedding, and so we're here. We don't want to have anything too extravagant, and I think it's fair to make sure that you keep things reasonable.
Yeah. Don't be deceitful.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
At the same time, it's like anytime you say wedding in front of it, they upcharge you immediately. And I just don't understand why. Mm-hmm. And to me, that was kind of unfair too. Like I was looking at the prices and I'm like, why is the difference if I don't know, but maybe there's a reason why it was different. But also ask too. So you don't want to get something that you don't want makeup that's not good, that won't pick up good on pictures. Right. So you want to make sure you're getting picture quality makeup. But just be cautious that anytime you say wedding, people are going to upcharge you for their services. Okay. Another tip to add on to that is I would say to get a good photographer. So you want to have great memories of your special day, even if it's just a courthouse wedding, meaning you want to have pictures of the day. You want to be able to remember it. You want to be able to look back on it. So a good photographer is a must. We specifically got a courthouse photographer because she was knowledgeable on the best spots and best places in the courthouse. And then she was also familiar with the protocols of the courthouse. So what you need to do, how early you need to be there, where you need to park, where are the best spots to take the pictures. She was helpful in that sense. And so I think it was worth it.
Very helpful. I think that was because we started to prioritize it. I found her on Instagram and I was like, wow, she is familiar with the courthouse. We don't know where to take pictures. We don't, of course photographer is supposed to scope out the area and things, but she gave us tips. That was really good. So a quality photographer, If you do want a videographer, we enjoyed that as well.
Yeah, we got our photographer and videographer worked together. So the price was one price for both. Yeah. Let's see here. I thought I saw something on your list that went with that one, like practice poses. Did you have
okay, those? Yeah, I did have a few. And so one of the things was to consider getting photo props. So for our photos, we got the bouquet, and one reason we wanted nice bouquets was for the photos. And we also did a champagne toast. That was nice. We had a sign that turned out nice. Also, like Leah was saying, we looked up poses in advance and sent them to our photographer. And so that was really good because she knew kind of what we wanted, what areas we wanted, like what kind of background we wanted, and how we wanted to, kind of the vibe of our picture. So that was really helpful for us to get the pictures we wanted.
And you also had something about props too.
Yep, I said the props.
Oh, okay.
But I also had something about outfits. You want to get outfits that you think will look good in pictures, meaning, I don't know what I mean by that.
So specifically, like, for example, I don't love my arms, so I made sure I got long sleeves for my dress, right? Too. And because I didn't want photos that were like, oh my gosh, I hate this ankle of me, or I hate the way this, whatever. So just pick something that you feel comfortable in, and it's your day, so you get to wear whatever you want to wear. You can be as dressed up or as dressed down as you would like to be. And this is for the women's. Make sure you try your bra on ahead of time.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
With the dress.
With the dress.
Everything.
This might be TMI, but I did not. I ended up I had a few bras. I ended up hating them all and ended up just having to go without. And I was nervous about how it would look on camera. It turned out okay.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
But to add on to this, when dressing up and wearing accessories, I would say less is more. The reason I say that is because you do have to go through a metal detector before you enter the courthouse. So, like, your bouquet has to go through the metal detector. Your jewelry, if you're wearing too much jewelry, they're gonna ask you to take it off. Do you really want to take off all your jewelry at the check-in? And also, if you're bringing like your purse or whatever, just make sure you don't have anything in there that needs to go back to the car. Like your keys, make sure you don't have pepper spray on it, or any types of weapons in your purse that you just forget that you carry, because you will have to go back. They literally check everything. And when I say everything, like I had to lift up my dress so they could scan my ankles because the dress around the bottom the rim was thick. It was like a netting. It was called horse netting around the bottom. The flowers had to go through a separate bin.
Oh yeah,
they had to thoroughly check the flowers.
Yeah.
So
just imagine TSA, security, government building.
Exactly. It's still a government building, so keep that in mind.
That kind of goes with one of the tips I have, kind of, sort of. I said arrive early. You want to get there. You don't want to miss your ceremony time. And you want to make sure you have enough time to not be rushing. This doesn't even... I don't know why I'm saying this, but we did see a family when we were leaving, like rushing in, trying to get their kids in there to get to the ceremony and stuff. So you want to make sure you are able to get parking and get through security.
To go with that, I would say plan ahead. So while they have walk-ins, to us, actually, scheduling was better, especially during busy seasons, or like on Fridays, for example, are busier than, I don't know which days is less busy, but we were told that Fridays are extremely busy, so you don't want to do a walk-in on a Friday. Or certain popular dates, like they said 2/4/24 was a very popular day for weddings this year. Or
Valentine's Day.
Day, yeah. So be understanding of that and plan ahead if you can.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. Let's see. I think it's also important for well, you already said like plan ahead, but make sure you understand what the requirements are for the courthouse wedding. You want to just be sure that you have everything in place. You want to be sure you have your documents that you need, and you want to make sure that you just have everything in order so everything goes smoothly. with that.
Another tip that I would give is to take the premarital counseling if you can. So we did the online premarital course counseling, which was $40. In Florida, if you do that, your courthouse wedding will be less money because they give you like a credit, or they take money off of it because you did the premarital counseling. If you don't, of course, you don't have to do it. It's not a requirement, but if you do it, you get a couple dollars off.
And I actually liked the premarital counseling. At first I was like, why do we, but it was good.
It was helpful.
Yeah. Let's see. One thing that I thought was really enjoyable for us was planning like an after wedding celebration. So for our wedding, it was just the two of us, and that was just by choice. And so we wanted to still make it special. So we got a hotel room for the weekend, which was so convenient. We planned a restaurant outing, and we kind of made sure that we made it special for ourselves. So you definitely want to do that. Whatever you guys enjoy, whether you want to get up and take a walk in the morning, or or whatever you want to do. Just make sure you make it special and take that time to, even though you're getting married at the courthouse, to enjoy yourself.
Yeah. I would also say don't spend a lot of money on the dress. You're going to wear it one time.
Yeah.
Where else are you going to wear a white gown to? We ordered our dresses online, didn't have to get them altered, so we saved money a little bit there. If you can, any typical place that sells prom dresses or wedding dresses online, like I ordered mine from promgirl.com. I know some people who did order from like Amazon and stuff, and they didn't have any issues. I don't know if I personally would do Amazon, because to me, Amazon clothes are always a hit or miss. But I've seen people order dresses from Shein. Like when I was watching different videos, people were sharing links for their Shein dresses and stuff. So you can be creative in terms of saving money. I would say that. Yeah. Any other tips?
I think that was it for me. Let me see. I'm looking through my list here. Do you have anything else for them?
Let's see here. We already touched on, I would say make it easy to kind of go on to your make it fun for you both. Make it easy. If you can order food, order it. If you can have things delivered to you so there's less moving around for you on the day of. Like, we got our bouquets delivered to us. Our makeup artist came to us. So you can still do affordable things, but still be make it as easy as possible of a day for yourself.
Yeah, that was really nice. Like the hotel was a great idea because we could just wake up and the makeup artist came right up. It was just, and it was convenient. It was only like 5 minutes from the courthouse. It ended up being really, really nice. Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like this video. Comment down below. Let us know. Have you done a courthouse wedding, or are you planning for a courthouse wedding? If you've done one, did we forget any tips that you have? If so, post them down below to share with others. And if you have any questions or want more tips from us, let us know in the comments. And also, subscribe to this channel. We post videos every single Friday, and we post shorts 3 times throughout the week. So when you subscribe to our channel, you get consistent content from us, okay?
All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace.
All right, y'all. It's been sweet.
Check us out next week
when we out here
in these streets. Peace.